What is up, you guys? It's your boy Captain Jack. Welcome back to the channel. Now, I just sent it pretty far on a mission on the paddleboard, and I had in tow this thing. This is the Arkpax Pro, and it is a waterproof power bank. This thing can be submerged completely in water, which is absolutely mind-blowing. So I put it to the test, threw it on the paddleboard, it got splashed, it went slightly underwater, and now I'm taking it out on my little sailboat, and I'm gonna put it to the test. We're going to charge the batteries on the sailboat. I'm gonna do a little bit of editing, and I'm also gonna power a couple of fans just to make sure this thing is pumping out. And we'll see how long it can actually power those things before the Arkpax dies. So this thing, I've already tried it, and it can power a freaking AC unit. So that, it just makes my mind just go crazy places, some crazy adventures. We are gonna go through the Arkpax, and this is what I was sent by these guys. These are full waterproof external, basically like power banks. And I haven't opened them, so I'm gonna do that with you. I already cut all the ties, but this is like an extra battery. And the coolest thing about these is they're waterproof. So I'm gonna go through the main thing first. Just has all the instructions on the outside, a bunch of little features it has. But I'm gonna go ahead and rip this thing open. This is my first time going through it, unboxing it. Looks like we have a bunch of accessories, little handle, because this thing is freaking heavy. It is like extremely heavy. I don't know what's in here. Bunch of cables. Looks like it might be used to arc them from one to the other, but I'm just gonna get into this real quick so you guys can see it. Holy crap. All right, this is pretty extreme. And so if you can see it, look at it, all these external things you can plug in. Turning it on for the first time. 41%. Has a light, has a bunch of outlets here. Yeah. And it's nice because it's all sealed. Everything is sealed and water resistant. Let me turn that light off. It's bad for the AC power. And the coolest thing about this is it has a handle. So you can just wheel it wherever you need and then sit it and forget it. And this thing actually comes off. It looks like, yeah, this comes off. So if you want to have it stationary, you can always do that. And it looks like, yes. All right, so this is an extra battery pack, which for this trip, I don't think I'm gonna actually need, but you never know. Again, it's like a bunch of accessories here. And this is like just an external extra battery bank you can plug in to there, give you extra life. And if you're going on like an extreme trip, and again, this thing is like dirt resistant, water resistant. I will see you guys out there on the water, and I am freaking stoked to put this thing to use and see how it works. This will be a little bit different. I am gonna cook up on the boat, and I'm gonna cook something that I did spear, and I'm gonna show you a little bit of diving. I'm glad I could take you guys with me, so let's dive in. You guys, so this is my remote little sailboat. It is nice and quaint in here. I have a nice box fan. I have a couple other fans, fishing rod. I have a whole back, I don't know if you can see it back there. There's a whole back bed area that I use for storage. Got a little sink here, and this is where you come down. Got a little table. I'm gonna do a little cooking out on the deck, but it is getting a little warm in here. I have batteries on the boat, and they are pretty charged, but I'm just gonna go ahead and power them up using a battery charger, using this Arkpax. And then as well as, it smells a little moldy in here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get that box fan cranking. I'll probably set it up here somewhere and just let it start pumping in that fresh air and kind of test this Arkpax out. You can even see the beads of water still on it. And it went through a pretty big trial because I was trekking it across a field and then down a sidewalk. And it's time to check if it works. There we go, baby. I don't know if this screen is making it look like it's a little funky, but I'm gonna go ahead and use the power inverters. I'm gonna go and plug in this fan, and we'll see what kind of battery life we're looking at. And I'm just gonna put the box fan right at the opening to get some fresh air in here. Whew, it is warm, but not for long. I'm gonna pull this back. crazy because there's drips of water, but it's still safe to use. Plug that in. Hit the power. Oh, look at that. Hell yeah. It's gonna cool off real soon. And this thing is good. Running that fan almost 24 hours. Wow. And once that fan gets started, yeah, that time is going up. 22, 22.1. So once that fan gets started, it'll start to go down. Let me go ahead and crank it up on the max speed. All right, max speed. Let's see where we're at. Just under 20 hours, and I have a feeling that's gonna go up, and it's such a difference in here. But let me go in and plug in a couple other things. I'm gonna do a little bit of editing, and I'm gonna cook up a meal of something that I got the other day, so don't go anywhere. Let me show you when this thing is fully powered out. All right, you guys, so I went ahead and brought enough stuff to cook with while that stuff is getting, you know, kind of charged and everything. I'm gonna take you out on the boat the other day where we shot a mutton, and that's actually what I'm gonna cook up real quick. So take a look at that dive, and I'll see you guys right back here after. That was adrenaline. Dude, you see me load up my pull spear and like push back at him? That was good. Dude, there were like, I'll keep eyes on. Dude, there were some giants down there. Like there were like 4 or 5 that were like 3 times. Whew, that was crazy.
I wasn't breathed up to fall down.
That's all good. I saw the big one come in and
get him in the boat.
Yeah.
Charge up.
All right, you guys, check this out. I got these little, I got these, basically these little tongs where they come in here, and they kind of act as tongs. It's like a little kit. And also what I got is I have a little burner with a cast iron. I have some oil, some all complete seasoning. I have a little beverage. I have peppers. And here's a piece of that mutton. I already seasoned it up a little bit with some salt and pepper. And we're gonna cook this guy up real nice on the cast iron. I love doing little kind of missions like this. This is always fun to, you know, just kind of go out of the norm and go out of the like comfort zone. And it is a to-do to like bring your stuff and do it, but I don't know, I love it because I don't know, it's better than just sitting at the house watching TV. And I hope it inspires some of you guys to get out there and do the same thing. Sorry if this is a little rocky, but keeping it really simple. And actually, I'm gonna go ahead and pour some oil in there. Cast iron's pretty hot. I have just a little bit of oil here. Oh yeah. Dude, it's hot, 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 hot. Maybe a little too hot. Whatever was in the pan before, some water, it's gonna be gone now. Of course, my seasoning got a little hot, or got a little water in it. Oh my God. Of course. You see this? This is what happens when you leave your stuff out, or you don't take care of it. It gets all wet, and the salt just, so now I got like this down to the dry stuff. I'm gonna cake this stuff in it, kind of like that. And I'm gonna put it upside down. And at the same time, good thing I brought a napkin, paper towel. I always bring like an extra like little thing of paper towels like this. Just grab them off the counter. I'm gonna go ahead and get some of the seasoning, put it in with the peppers. I'm just gonna throw the peppers in there and just let them kind of saute with the fish. See that? Just gonna kind of put a little bit of onion or oil in there with some of this complete seasoning. I'm just gonna set these in the pan, kind of like that. Because I always gotta have some veggies, and I'll use that seasoning just to get the other side of that fish. Everything will go in the trash like that. Then I'll just end up mixing those peppers around, throw everything back in the little box. We're doing it. You guys, while that is cooking up, I'm gonna go ahead and show you what this thing is doing, which is so sick. So I have everything plugged in. You can see I have this big box fan, I have another little fan, and it's cooling off super nice in here. I also have my computer plugged in. You see that? With the program running. And then I have, check this out. I have my battery charging, and then I have another battery charger right there, and everything is being used except for like the little USB ports and stuff like that. And this thing will last over 11 hours. You see right there? How wild. It's only burned 2% in the past like 20 minutes. This thing has been pumping, and fans, computer. Dude, I'm gonna make some crazy videos with this thing because I can go pretty far off the grid. And then also there's these Arkpax, they call it Ark because there's boxes that have an extra certain amount of amp hours that you can link, and you can have one box on top of another on top of another, and you can extend your off-grid time because of you can link these boxes together. And they also has solar capability. And the box is a little heavy, but the individual boxes aren't that bad. But then also this big box, it's a little heavy, but it has a little retractable, kind of like a luggage carrier deal. So, and with wheels, so if you're going long periods of time, you can do it. And then also it has these super tough handles that you can lift up using just two hands and lift it. And I was able to lift it up from the paddleboard to the boat. But I hear the fish is popping off, so I'm gonna go back out and see where we're at on the cooking. All right, the peppers are getting pretty much done. Nice and little charred. The fish, ooh baby, fish is done. I sit here, watch a video. I turned the fans down a little bit, and now it's saying 14 or 13 and a half hours this thing will go for. But let me go ahead and give this a little taste test. Look how cooked that is. I love it when it gets nice and crispy, and that's what you get when cooking on that cast iron, and you let one side cook a little bit longer. I got a long giant piece right here. Let's check it out. Ooh, hot. Ooh. You guys, that is hot, but it is packed with flavor. I love that complete seasoning. It's super good. And I can't go wrong with the veggies. Oh God, they're so hot. All right, I'm gonna hold off on that. You guys, I'm gonna just chill here on the boat for a little bit. I might stay the night. And if you wanna see me do like a crazy offshore or like wild adventure on this little vessel, let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new, consider subscribing. And also, if you have any questions about this Arkpax Pro, let me know in the comments below. I'll also leave a link in the description, and any possible discount I got for you guys, I will leave it in there as well. But you guys, go out there, have some fun, go on an adventure. And if you guys haven't seen any of my remote Bahama Island trips, check out one of these videos here at the end, and I promise you won't regret it. I hope this video inspires you. I'll see you guys next week on another adventure. Later.